Hey, when I say my reading this morning has really gotten me into a place of wow with the Lord, because we go back and we read some things and continue to put them together with things that have already happened in the past, and then also what is still yet to be fulfilled. It's actually quite shocking. Quite shocking when we start to put the United States in categories with Assyria and Babylon. Ultimately ended up being the third nation to fulfill prophecy. Along with the other nations in the region, United States is still one of the far off nations that can fulfill prophecy when it comes to the things that they will do or have done. I want to take a look at Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49. Through 50. I want to study this for a little bit and get full revelation. But my study Bible also confirmed after I read it and the Lord dealt with me greatly. And then I read the study notes at the bottom. And that's how I just came up with could be the third nation to fulfill prophecy, in a sense, right? Because of the things that are said in verse 49 through 50. I want y'all to take a look at this real quick, and you tell me what you think. The Lord will bring a nation against you, and we're speaking about the children of Israel. They have been scattered abroad because of the Assyrian and Babylonian Empire being held captive and all this, and then being scattered after the temple was destroyed in 70 AD, and them going about to different lands. So when we look in Peter, and he talks about us being a royal priesthood, a holy nation, he's speaking to anyone who is a child of God. And ultimately, we fall under the lines of the children of Israel. So when we're reading Old Testament prophecy, let's stay in that vein rather than seeking outside means to understand prophecy. Seek the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit will teach you all things, and he is the Spirit of truth. So in that, let's read the rest of 49 through 50. The Lord will bring a nation against you from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as an eagle flies, a nation whose language you will not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which does not respect the elderly, nor show favor to the young. So think about all the things that have went on with Social Security, disability, any elderly care. Think of all the things you've heard in the news about elderly and how the respect has been lost for making sure the care of the old and the elderly are available. The showing favor to the young, I'm putting that in a category with abortion. So you're not showing favor when you want to get rid of children. And then also showing favor to the young by teaching them all the precepts and commandments and things from their youth, not teaching them how they should be another gender, or they can decide what they want to be at a later date and all this kind of sorts. That is not showing favor to young. So as a nation continues to go against God, where do they stand? Because that was the issue with Assyria and Babylon. They served other gods, and especially the gods in the Babylonian Empire were horrific. Those are ancient gods, and they still are now, not still, but now wreaking havoc. They wreaking havoc across all nations. The book called Return of the Gods by Jonathan Cahn goes really in depth about this. And he names the gods and he associates them. And when I tell you, the read is ridiculous. Like your eyes will open. If I hadn't have read this book and then began to read the word the way that I did when I first came back, I don't think I would have understood things the way that I do now, because the Holy Spirit really, really helped him write that book, and then opened my eyes as I read the Bible to things that are going on. There is the Babylonian Empire opened up gods that we do not need to serve that are still running rampant. Their demons are running rampant, that people serve these altars. And it's going to be found in Isaiah 65 and 11. I really wasn't even going to go here, but the Lord had me go here. These are the gods they served during Babylonian captivity. Isaiah 65 and 11 will bring out Gad, the god of fortune, and Meni, M-E-N-I, the god of destiny. You know, God had been pinging me about this ever since I saw it in the back of one of my videos. I said, God, I don't even know if I want to post this video because people are going to be wondering what's behind me, talking about these other little gods and stuff, but little G. But he's been nudging me to get back on that. And I don't know specifically why all the way quite yet. Of course, I do more in-depth studies, but I'm in times. So it wouldn't be far-fetched for him to take me here. But I have to know the background before I know what's coming. So he has me doing my background research and studies right now, and then how we will proceed on these gods here. I hate even talking about it and putting I know it's little g, but I hate to even say who they are. But when we talk about wealth, riches, possession, success, and prosperity, we already know that is something that runs rampant in the Western culture, along with this new movement of my destiny, and I'm manifesting, and I'm, all these different things, and trying to force yourself to be something that God may have not even created you to be. When we find our good shepherd, the bread of life, the true vine, we also find the door. He is the door, and when we go in and out to find pasture, which means our purpose is found in him. If you don't ever find Jesus, you won't find your purpose. You won't find your destiny. It's not incumbent upon your astrology, the stars, and if you're not doing that, you're using these coaches, which you're supposed to be using the Holy Spirit. I'm not downing people's profession, because there are some people that I know that are coaches and all that. And sometimes it will lead you to the Holy Spirit so that the Holy Spirit can then pick up from there. But if that's not the ultimate goal, and you're using someone else to direct your life, especially when it comes to other prophets, apostles, and preachers and stuff, these people do not guide your life nor make your schedule. So I just want to get back on that another day. Leave this 10-minute video, and we'll get back on some things. Let's talk about Deuteronomy 28, 49 through 50. Talk to y'all soon.